time to join us. It has been a true pleasure.
Thanks so much for the invite. I can't wait to do it again sometime. I'm honored. I'm privileged.
Oh, we are going to hold you to that. Thank you again. Always so much fun to have Shams join us. No one with a better pulse on the NBA.
Man, Shams is always the first guy to know about the big moves around the NBA. Love hearing what he has to say.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill. And you know, guys, with Embiid on the floor, it's not just about his individual play. He changes everything for everyone on that team. That's how dominant he is. It's not just statistics. His presence alone propels them.
The first one falls. With the league's 65-game rule, Joel Embiid might have trouble making another All-NBA team.
Yeah, he's only reached that 65-game mark twice in his career. But he's still a lock to make the Hall of Fame, Kevin, because of how dominant he is when he plays. And look, he's already got an MVP.
And we've got a lineup change for the Lakers.
Shooting over 80% from the line during his career, Embiid is not only one of the best free throw shooting centers in the league today, he's one of the best all time.
A nice shot by Hood Schifino.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
And it's because they're not playing in a rush. They're just letting their shots come naturally within the flow of the offense.
And the rejection by Embiid. Pass to connect. Outside, Russell fires the three. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Drains it from beyond the arc.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Lakers on top, running away with this one. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Here with Nick Nurse. Coach, the efficiency wasn't there in the first half. What adjustments do you need to make?
I thought we got pretty good shots, and if we're not going to score, it makes getting our defense set up difficult. So we got to keep shooting them. Hopefully we start making some of them.
You can't score until you shoot, Coach. Thanks. Back to you.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
After one half of play, it's been a one-sided affair. Hey, everybody, welcome back. This is Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. The first half, it was all about D'Angelo Russell. He had 18 points and 1 steal. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Lakers.
Well, they knocked the wind out of the defense in transition, converting fast break baskets in volume. It's a runaway lead right now. In fact, this looks like a track meet.
Shaq, what'd you think about Philadelphia?
Definitely they need to get out from the three-point shooters and contest the balls. This is what happens when another team identifies your weakness. It just keeps hammering on it.
And that's a wrap. With the third quarter approaching, we now send you back to Kevin and the crew.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. It's been a clinic out there with D'Angelo Russell.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second, where there's a lot of emphasis on three-point shooting. Greg, what's your opinion of that?
Well, Kevin, stretching the D isn't just about how far out they have to defend. It's the distance between that and how far in you have to defend. That's why analytics favors shots at the rim and from distance.
So on the floor for Philadelphia, inside for him, it's Martin next to Embiid. Actually out there with Gordon, and it's George in at the 3 spot.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm. His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Well, Richard, you were a teammate of LeBron James's, winning a title in Cleveland with him, playing with LeBron. What was something you learned about his game and about him?
Well, I learned that he takes the greatness that has been bestowed upon him as a gift, and it is a curse, but he understands how to handle both.
Free throw good, James. And one thing the Lakers are so adept at, Greg, inverting their sets to have different players start the action.
Yeah, it takes a high level of basketball IQ to do that on the fly. Makes defending the Lakers a nightmare. You never know how they'll attack you.
Embiid kicks to Gordon. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his first.
And what about the evolution of Tyrese Maxey? Greg, according to him, he's just getting started.
Well, Kevin, I'd have to agree. I mean, he's got some big shoes to fill with James Harden leaving, but each year this guy has just gotten better. And not only has he matched Harden's production in Philadelphia, I think he's exceeded it.
And you can never really count out these Los Angeles Lakers, Greg, can you?
No, I really don't think you can. They battle out of the play-in tournament. They overcome obstacles, and they have tremendous willpower.
Reddish, he's checked in for Los Angeles.
A clean start to the half for them, knocking down their first 3 shots.
Maxey looking it over. Knocked away. And stolen by LeBron. Here's Davis. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Oh, coming out hot. 4 out of 4 for the field. Okay.
Greg, as you were saying, beyond the blocks, what makes Anthony Davis special on defense is the way he navigates the floor.
Kevin, most bigs can get picked on in pick-and-roll action. Davis, though, too quick and smart to take advantage of. He can slip screens, hedge, switch, and recover like he's a 3-and-D wing.
And Richard, talking about Anthony Davis for a second here, when healthy, he's still one of the best players in the NBA.
Yeah, his health has always been a question mark for quite a while, Kevin. But make no mistake, when AD's good to go, he's one of the best players in the world.
Embiid against Davis. Clock at 6. Embiid, the pass to George. Tries again. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
D'Angelo Russell.
And George is a tough cover. The length, the range, smooth athlete, very difficult to match up.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And guys, he had a big game at the free throw line in their last outing.
First free throw is good. And while Embiid was on record praising the importance of continuity, I don't know that, Richard, the 76ers front office felt the same way.
Oh, yeah. What you say out loud versus your actions can be very, very different in this game. When you have a chance to go big game hunting, you do. The goal was to bring in some help for Embiid and Maxey, and they accomplished it.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, Kevin, we all know the Lakers have to pound the ball inside. LeBron James says We have attackers. That's who we are. That's what we do. We're not shooting 40 to 53s a game. We don't have the luxury of being that team. Working it into the paint, that's what we're really good at. Kevin, they play to their strengths.
They got a lot of strength. Got to do it. Thanks, D.A.
A much-needed bucket after clanking their first 4 shots.
Here's Hachimura. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. Hachimura's got 5 points now this quarter.
And what a fantastic start here to the second half. They have yet to miss.
Here's Maxey, and they cash in right away with the quick shot.
Maxey saying, sure, I'll take that.
Here's Vanderbilt. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
3-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
Ball's knocked loose and stolen by James. And James throws it down.
And just a sensational two-way threat. Once Bron gets the steal, like he is immediately looking to attack.
And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for the 76ers. Following this one, they get to host the Hornets. And that's the first game in a string of 3 straight at home. Here's LeBron. And he goes right over Paul George and slams it down.
And his handle might be an underrated part of James's game. Totally